Hello, everybody. My name is Raleigh, and this is Lily.
And welcome back to episode 6 of Loving Jesus Together.
We are finally back.
Woohoo!
We have been gone for
A while.
a month.
3 weeks? Yeah.
Like,
basically.
honestly, I know y'all were probably struggling without us, but we're back, so no need to worry.
We've just been busy.
We really have. We did film one at the beach together, but I didn't think it was good to post, so we didn't. And then the other 2
school.
weeks, no, it was Lily. It was literally
School.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. Not for me though. But anyways, you just started school.
Yeah. And then I also had vision.
Anyways, guys, priority. I'm just kidding. Okay, so today we are jumping right back into our 10 Commandments study.
Woohoo! I think it's 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Well, I don't know. Probably. We did get Starbucks, guys. Not important.
She actually didn't get what she wanted. They were out of the pumpkin chai, and it's only been like 2 days of pumpkin.
Literally heartbreaking. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, okay. So, Exodus 20:12. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you.
Pause. I don't read the next chapter.
Okay. So basically, like, what I got from that is that obviously, like, we need to honor and respect and obey our parents, but like, do it so because like you love them and you want to do it. Like, you're not just doing it because you're scared of what might happen, scared of the consequences or whatever. Because like, think of like God in the same way. Like, you don't want to we shouldn't follow him just because we're scared of the wrath he might give us. We should be like, we definitely should have like a healthy fear of him, but we also want to follow after him because we love him. So, yeah.
Exactly. And also, like, we all know, I think we talked about this before, that obedience is an act of love. Like, you obey someone sometimes out of love. So making sure that you obey your parents out of love and not out of, like, kind of what Lily said, like,
Scared.
Yeah. Because I just think that it's also about respecting them. And yes, you want to obey the Lord, which is obeying your parents, but it's also because you respect the Lord enough to put your wants and what you think is your needs away, and you're just like, okay, I got to do this for my parents because that's what the Lord wants, and I respect him and love him enough to obey.
Yeah. So. It's also kind of cool that it's like the first promise God gives us.
What?
It's like,
it's too hot.
So it says, honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land. And so, like, that's like a promise. Like, that was like the first promise he ever gave us. So, like, you know that.
And I don't think that means long, like, on your life here. We talked about this when we did the first time.
I do.
You think it means on earth? Really?
Yeah.
I think that it means that's promising, like, that's another way for heaven. Like, your days will be long in the land.
Oh, true.
Not this land of earth, but land up there with him.
Eternity.
Yeah. Because personally, I don't want to be down here long. That's just me, though. So, but yeah.
Heaven's better.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think the Lord's promising, like, an eternity in there with him, because he states that many times that those who call on his name, believe in it, confess with your tongue, believe in your heart, will have eternity in heaven. So,
with him.
Exactly, in his land. I hope they can hear us. Is yours even on?
Yeah, mine's on.
Okay. So, yeah. Anything else to add to that, Lils?
I don't think so. It's kind of just like a given. But I feel like it's very hard.
I feel like in our culture, in our society,
you gotta be kidding.
It is very normalized to, like, sneak out and to, like, oh, my mom said I can't date somebody, but, like, I just don't tell her, or I'm
You're
not
doing it like out of spite.
Yeah, because, like, who are they to say what I can and can't do?
Your parents,
people who birthed you, people who birthed you,
who give you clothes,
literally.
Food.
But it is easy to be like, think that you know better than your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Do it all the time. Because at the end of the day, I'm just like their parent, honestly.
There's like a lot that like they say you can or can't do, I guess, and like that's hard. But at the end of the day, they're trying to do what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
So like if they tell you don't get like a piercing or something like that, and you do, that's obviously dishonoring them. But just like, again, don't do it because you're scared of what might happen to you. Don't do it because you want to follow what they say.
Do it because wait, what?
Don't do it.
Okay, don't do it because you want to follow what they say. But also do it because you want to follow.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But also, like, I feel like it's all about your intention and where your heart is. Because, like, if I want to get a piercing, and my dad does not like, because my dad does not like it, unfortunately. So, but it's something that I've always wanted. Okay, great. Just that thing, great. But it's something I've always wanted, and my heart is not doing it out of spite. Well, it does come down to, like, I don't know. That's like a hard one. No, I don't know where that is. I don't know.
Piercing?
Yeah, that's a hard one because it's like you in your mind, like you might think, oh, a piercing, like it's not harmful, but if your parents don't want you to do it, it's like out of that act of like sacrificial love. But I guess when it gets to a point when you're like 18 and you're like, oh, there's no harm in it. It's just because of like a desire I've always wanted, you know. That's like a hard one, and whether you think you should do it or not, I don't know. Leave your opinion in the comments below.
Mic drop. Next one?
Sure.
Okay. It's pretty easy. You shall not murder.
Dang.
It's actually not easy.
I've already broken that one.
It's kind of like funny that it has like the little thing, because it says the Hebrew word also covers causing human death, and so like I feel like they were talking about the heart in like the first place.
Also, it's like, okay, first, we gotta state this, that do not murder. It's not, do not physically, choke somebody, they're dead. It's also, where does it say that? Oh, it's in Matthew. It says that, the law says do not murder, but I say whoever has had hate for another has already committed murder. So we might want to, let me read it quote by quote. You have heard that it is said, you have heard that it was said to those old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be liable to judgment. But I say to you, everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother will be liable to council, and whoever says you fool will be liable to hell of fire. So,
We've all murdered.
we have all murdered.
Hey,
Dang!
We're gonna get killed sitting here.
I know. Maybe. Maybe not.
Murder.
Maybe. Anyways, but yeah, so that's obviously not physically murdering. Obviously, it is that too. So don't say
Don't go kill someone.
Yeah. But like,
Be like, they said it was fine. No.
no. But it's also like this is very easy because like, say someone cuts you off, it's very easy to be angry with that person.
Mm-hmm.
So like, even like I think it's in the Bible. It says like you need to take captive every single one of your thoughts. So like, if you have that thought of like being angry at that person, you need to take that to the cross. You need to leave it at the cross.
Like, oh my gosh. Like, think about how many people, like, hated Jesus. And, like, that's why he was put on the cross. But, like, he, like, chose to love them. Like, I can't, like, put my, like, obviously, no one can put themselves in Jesus' shoes. But like, that's insane.
Just like, you think of that one person that's like, I find it so hard to love you, but I've got to try. Ooh, I just wonder if Jesus, like, ever thought it was hard to love somebody. But he just did it anyway.
Yeah. Like, he could literally have, like, wiped out all of the earth because of what we had done.
Like Thanos moment.
Yeah, like, literally. But, like, he chose to love us.
Mm-hmm.
And even, like, though he knew, like, people wouldn't choose him, he still did.
But I can't imagine that. Like, I can't imagine.
I know.
Like,
people are going to hate you.
You know people are going to abuse you, basically, but you're going to die for them anyway to give them a chance. Like, he knew all these people. Like, he knew about Jeffrey Dahmer. He knew about, okay, I don't know any other murderers, but he knew about those people. But, yeah, he still died for them. And it's just like, whoa.
It's crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
Like, I just couldn't. I couldn't.
As it says, go back to the Exodus. All right, Lily. Any day. as it says, the Hebrew word also covers causing human death. So that's not obviously like what's the word? Like actual death? I don't know a better way to say that. But it's like death to joy, death to happiness, death to love, like death to the fruits of the spirit. Because like,
Yeah,
so it's not like if you are angry at someone. Wait, hold up, what? So like when it says, death to human, like if you're angry with someone, it's not going to, you're not going to die instantly, like you're not going to just die, but it's going to kill your joy, it's going to kill your love, your kindness, your gentleness, unless you take it to the cross and leave those.
It's like you're negative.
Yeah, you're just like, and honestly, it's very easy to be angry with someone because if you're around the same people and they're like don't like the same person, like it's very fun to like talk bad about that person with them and like feed off of each other, but it's also like disgusting. And I promise you that anytime I've ever talked bad about somebody, I've never walked away feeling refreshed. Ever in my life.
ASMR. I think we think like a lot of stuff we say like isn't, we don't think of it like in the moment as like hatred or murder, but like it really does, like, isn't it in Proverbs where it says like the tongue is, or
Yeah, it is in Proverbs.
yeah, like your tongue has like power of life or death.
Yeah.
And like we don't realize like the extent of how much we could.
And then also, I don't know where it says this either, but it's like, what does it say? It's like, don't let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth. I should never speak. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's like not just.
It's not just cussing.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it's kind of like I think this. Like when I'm that was English. Like when it's easy to talk bad about yourself. Something I remember a lot. Well, it's easier said than done, but something that's easy to good to remember is that's like what you're saying has the power to heal yourself or to kill yourself. And so I could either, kill my happiness by saying, oh, I look so bad, or, I could choose to either not say anything at all, or, be like, remember 1 Samuel 16:7, God does not look at outward appearance, but he looks at the heart. I was paraphrasing, but
and you're fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yeah. Boom.
My job.
Bet Satan doesn't tell you that.
Ooh. I hate Satan.
Satan's rat. I wonder if he can be everywhere at one place like God can.
No. I don't think so.
You can't, because you're a crusty rat.
I don't think so. I mean, that would mean like he's like God, so.
The Bible doesn't talk a lot about Satan because he's not important enough.
He's under our feet. He doesn't matter.
But Jesus would still wash Satan's feet.
See, like, what? Like, that's crazy to me. Would he?
Well, when Jesus was in the wilderness and Satan was there.
Yeah.
Literally, Jesus could have killed him.
Yeah, for sure,
We're not
for
doing
sure.
This, but he didn't. And he wasn't even rude. He just quit him.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like, he literally could have just.
He could have been
boom. Like, you're done.
I don't like your face. But he was like, it is written. Those who tempt the Lord, blah, blah, blah. I don't really know. Mm-hmm. It was scripture.
There was a car behind us.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I just thought of this. So Lily doesn't even know I'm about to say this, but we're good. Oh my gosh, my thing's off. We're over here talking to it, and it doesn't. Okay, well, I'm over here talking to it. Let me see if I can turn it on. I turned it back on. Sorry, guys. But we're gonna start doing a verse of the week. You might think, okay, who are we? The Holy Bible YouVersion.
Holy Bible app.
But yeah, so we're gonna be putting that at the bottom. I mean, the end. And
what's this week?
Well, we have to see about that. But then next week when we come back, or whenever, 2 weeks.
I don't know.
whenever we come
Go with
back,
the flow.
we're gonna see. Y'all should have memorized it, and we should have memorized it. Why did you plug that back in? Nothing's charging.
I just like the little blue dot. What are you doing?
So yeah,
I need you to get your nails done. I like seeing
I
them.
know. Pay for them, and I'll get them done. Okay, my thing's off again. At this point, it's just done. So yeah, guys, that's kind of all we have for today. Unless it's not.
Unless it's not. What do you want?
Okay, well, fine. Be that way.
There are like so many like reasons to be like grateful and have joy. Like there's so many more reasons than to be angry.
Oh, show.
I
turn yours
mean,
off.
what?
You must turn yours off. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. Now continue.
I forgot what I was saying.
There's so many reasons to.
Oh yeah, I think that like there are probably like a million things we have to be grateful of.
What's this on? I could keep going about it. Oh, but I don't want. But I can't count that far. So.
Yeah,
period.
like you literally can't. And like, so why would you choose to be angry over something probably so small?
But it is easy
Or
to
hate.
in the time.
True.
It is easy to. And it's easy to have like that one person that you can just like go to and be like, oh. But like also it's draining to have that. Like
True.
it's just draining.
Brings no life. Eventually you're gonna get. I don't know what I was looking for there. I had the word. but I
Eventually you're
left
gonna
the word.
get
Like your soul's just gonna like die.
Ooh.
Like I feel like it's just not.
death to joy, death to happiness.
You know, like the Grinch. His heart's like 3 sizes too small.
Wow.
Like that's how your heart is
Not
gonna get.
anymore. It
Yeah,
grew,
not
really.
anymore.
It
It
grew.
grew, right? Because he had joy.
Actually, because he found that woman.
What woman?
So basically, what the Grinch movie's showing you is that you need a man or a woman to live happy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't.
Ain't that the truth, sugar?
Never forget that. So serious. So yeah, guys, to our verse of the week. Can I hold your phone?
Yeah.
Unlock.
Do you want me to like come up with
Whoa,
one?
it's
Like
not-
I'll do.
No.
What do
I
you
want
want?
you to show this.
Oh, I like that one.
You want to do this one?
Yeah. Cause like when you're angry towards someone,
Is
you're not
it-
bringing Lord.
Is it glorifying God? Okay, so guys, our verse of the week that we want you, or verse of the 2 weeks, whatever, we want you to memorize and us. So y'all gotta keep us accountable. Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Is 1 Corinthians 10:31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God.
Amen.
So write this anywhere. I like to write it on my skin sometimes, so that way I can just like look at it. And
Put it as your background.
yeah, and like when I write on my skin, like when I go to work, everyone like is like, "Oh, what's on your wrist?" I'm like, "Oh, it says let the love of Christ control you."
Oh, true. It could be a great way if people ask to share Jesus.
Yeah, for sure. And our shout outs.
we haven't. We
It
haven't
really-
been
it-
here.
It only has like there's only one person we can give it to. You know who I'm thinking about?
Probably.
Say it like this.
You say
Put
it.
your hand like this.
Yeah.
This one person has been literally like the only person who's been asking about our podcast.
Oh, someone else did ask.
Here, put it. Who? Did you just say? So the only person who has, gosh dang, talked about our podcast really, or asked us like, we really want this, is Damien.
Yeah.
So Damien, you
Really
get
is.
another shout out. And Lily, send me a picture of him so I can put it on the screen.
Okay.
And then next podcast, guys, we'll probably, Lord willing, have Parker back to editing, so it'll be more
What?
funny.
Okay.
He said he would if he had like a week to do it. So,
Oh. No money?
well, that's gonna have to come out of your paycheck, Lily.
I don't have a paycheck.
You
You're
know-
the one who has a job.
I actually,
To have those mics. The ones like that move. The ones like the yeah. Yeah.
so guys, I'm gonna leave my Venmo right here. go
right
send
right
money.
there.
Imagine if somebody sent us money, like that would be.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We know we'd made it. I'm just kidding, guys. We're literally joking. Don't tell my mom. Okay, guys, but thank you guys for listening / watching. Hopefully this gets out on time, but with me editing, you really never know. Ow!
It will. What day is it? Tuesday.
Yeah, I have a lot of time, so.
Well, you do have class. We do have class.
School never really like takes up my life. Like I don't
takes
let
up
it.
mine.
I don't let it because like that would just be not fun.
Yeah.
But also, what we're gonna do? Oh, our negative shout out. Who was like hating? Do we have any haters?
No.
They can't hate when we don't have a podcast out. Can't hate when they have nothing to hate about.
See, he did the correct thing. He went
Yeah.
around slow, not careless.
Exactly. Okay. Anything else you want to say, Liz?
That dog is very small. Very far forward.
I try like this.
Why how far back then?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I don't know either.
All right, guys. That's all we have for today. Hope you learned something.
It's been real. No.
1 Corinthians 10:13?
31.
10:31.
I don't
Say
know
it
if
right
that's
here
right.
we go. Whether, come on.
I don't know what it is.
Whether you, come on, let's try.
Whether
You eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all to the glory of God. Woo! If I can memorize the verse, but never. So yeah, guys, it's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun. Adios.
Bye.
Wandering into the night, wanting a place to hide this weary soul.